I'm Vibhu. I'm a student of the Korean language at the English and Foreign Languages University. My hometown is a movie about an aspiring rapper who wants to be famous, who wants to do big in the world. But in Korea, there's this thing where there's a very strong dialect difference between people living in Seoul and people living in the southern part of the country. So anywhere in Busan or below, anywhere in the south, they have a very strong accent and a very remarkable dialect. So this person, he is from Pua, which is a town in the southern regions of Korea, and his dialect is something that he's conscious about because to get famous, there's a prejudice against it, to be honest, because they're like, even in the movie they're like, oh, are you from down south? And he's like, no, I'm from Seoul. He wants to hide the identity that he was born with of being from there. But we see as the movie progresses, he ends up going to his hometown to meet his father, who he has been told is sick and had a stroke. But the thing is, he has never had a good relationship with his father, because his father was actually a gangster, a known gangster who was into the crime world, who had been arrested, had been into very bad things, done some really bad things in his life, and even left his mother for another woman. So our protagonist is really not happy with this man, and when we see the story progress and we discover that our protagonist was really not the best guy in his youth. He used to be a school bully, he was mean to people, and he was projecting a lot of his emotions onto others, fighting and all that. And we see a total 180 of his character, where everything that he thought he was, he actually isn't, and things change when the person he bullied ends up bullying him. Going further, we see that one of the girls that who had a crush on him, he reconnects with her, they talk, and he discovers a lot of things about his hometown, about himself and his father. The movie ends on a bittersweet note, where he ends up losing his father to his terminal illness, but our protagonist ends up finding love, finding support in his hometown, and realizing that where you come from, where your roots are, is very important and a big part of your identity.